If you're trying to get to hell and you're in the United States, you're lucky because we have the entrance. But it's a big country and you're going to need some coordinates. I'd suggest you start at the 7 gates to hell. But both Pennsylvania and Illinois lay claim to said gates. So let's see whose urban legend is more compelling.
The 7 gates to hell.
I'm Liz, and today I'm hosting a smackdown between Pennsylvania and Illinois. This is 50 States of Folklore. Now, as is with most urban legends, both stories are
laden with trauma.
So, pause for a content warning. We'll start in the Hellam Township of Pennsylvania, where their supposed 7 gates runs along a place that used to be called Toad Road. This is going to make a great setup for my upcoming horror twist on the childhood classic,
Frog and Toad Go Straight to Hell.
Pennsylvania has a couple of debated origin stories for their 7 gates. One narrative cites an old weirdo called Dr. Belknap. He put up the gates to ward off trespassers. Those who pass through the 7 gates open a portal to hell. Oh, I'm just getting it. Hellam County. That's cute. Though all accounts of Dr. Belknap state that he was actually a
super nice guy.
He even had a sense of humor because, though he did put up signs to warn trespassers, he often included toad-related puns. So it's safe to say that nobody croaked there. But others claim that this area was actually home to an asylum for the area's most disturbed residents. Yes, we have another urban legend that
punches down on the mentally ill.
In this version, the asylum burned down, and everyone inside either died from the fire or from being beaten to death by said residents. But no records exist of either the asylum or the fire. This area of Hellam is now private property, and I'm sure the residents there are tired of people ghost hunting there. So maybe let them alone, because the first rule of ghost hunting should be,
don't be a dick.
Okay, Illinois, you're up. The town of Collinsville, Illinois claims that their Lebanon Road is one of the most haunted in the state. Much of its ghostly sightings can be traced back to the 7 railroad bridges that run across the street, creating those 7 gates. Drive through all 7 gates at midnight, and you may find yourself pulling into Satan's driveway. But some of the ghost stories attached to this road are even scarier than the prospect of driving to hell. For example, some questionable sources once claimed that the gates had been a place where the KK clan had unalived people. But it turns out some guy named Eric claimed that he began those rumors as a social experiment. Now, I personally wouldn't make the choice to make up rumors about a part of our nation's history that was very real and very traumatic to some people. But you made that choice, Eric. You certainly made that choice. Now, the scariest of the 7 gates on Lebanon Road has been coined Acid Bridge. Covered in graffiti by
local youths.
The bridge is so named after a story about some teens who dallied in LSD and crashed their car in the bridge.
Their class was useless.
So which state's gates to hell legend rules supreme? Ye oldie-time asylum meets creepy doctor take? Or the more modern deadbeat hoodlums meets racism take? Or is there another state that lays claim to the 7 gates to hell? Let me know, and if you make it through those gates, tell Satan that it's worse up here. It's worse up here, Satan.